Hello, I'm Paul Finch, and I used to coach distance running on a very small level, but I had a high level of success. I do not coach anymore, and I have this wealth of knowledge that I learned to obtain that high level of success or achieve it, and I just want to share it with anybody who is brave enough to listen to me. So if you want to, I'll give you some good stuff. Or you could just listen and see if you can pick anything out of it. But the smart one, the wise one, will buy everything that I say. I'm not selling it, I'm giving it to you. I mean, buy into it, like subscribe to it. Okay, so the pilot. I'm going to give you something good at first, just to get your attention, just like a pilot in a TV show. Okay, so we'll start with mental toughness. I think this is the most undercoached part of distance running or endurance running, or really anything 400 meters or above. Doesn't take that much mental toughness to run 200 meters or 100 meters. It hurts, but it doesn't take a lot of mental toughness. No, distance running is all about mental toughness. Okay, so I'll give you this. Don't look for excuses to not train. If it's cold, you put on a second pair of socks. If it's raining, you wear as little clothing as you can and just get wet. Think of it as a baptism and run. If you think about lightning and thunder, it usually only lasts 10 or 20 minutes and it's done. So you really can't use that as an excuse. I know a lot of people want to use that as an excuse, but the winners thrive on that. They know that's how they're going to win. They're going to find a way. Nothing is going to stop them in their pursuit of their goals. Okay, now, goals. Here's another good one. Don't share them with anybody except your coach. That's it. When you share it with your friends, it's like in your mind you've already achieved it. Because you're visualizing it over and over again. So that's what happened with the first kid that I coached. He wanted to tell everybody, I'm going to win a state championship, by God. So and then he had all this pressure on him to win. So you don't race because you're afraid to let people down. That's a horrible thing to do. You race because you want to achieve something great. Okay? Don't skip your workouts, because when you toe that line on race day, you know that you've done everything that you could possibly do to prepare for this moment. Okay, so there's that. Don't cheat yourself. Don't cheat the goal. Okay, so alright, hang on a second. Okay, so buy into your training 100%. So you need to do the research on your trainer or your coach so that you have 100% total confidence. That's the hardest part about becoming a coach, is getting people to buy into you, to subscribe. Okay, if you don't subscribe, then you're going to have doubts. When you're tired in that last 400 meters, you need to feel really good about yourself and about what you're doing. It's all about positivity and realism. Okay? So when you're tired, so is the person that's trying to pass you, or the person you're trying to pass. You're both tired. So you're reaching for something to keep you going. Okay, so if you've created a habit of looking for excuses to quit, or looking for excuses to stop the training, or, oh, it's okay if I skip today, or I don't really have time to do these plyos or form drills, that's why you're going to lose in that last 400 meters. That's the truth. So anyway, about the good coach, yeah. Most high school coaches aren't good coaches. Let's just be real. And it's really tough to do your own training and work with their training too, because it's usually not anything like what you need. So I really don't have any good advice for high school or even college runners who are in with a coach that's not good. My only advice would be to don't run for your high school team. See if you can go to a private school like Hebron Christian with a really good distance running coach. So if you can afford it. Yeah, I used to think it was just high school coaches that were terrible, but the truth is college coaches are even worse. What they want to do is they want you to get good and be fast before you come there. And then they want to take all the credit for what you've done. And it's hard and it's humbling to do that, to give everything that you've put into it to somebody who doesn't really know about anything about what you're doing. Trust me, I know so well what you're going through. But so there are so many different leagues to compete in now that high school GHSA or IHSA or whatever athletic association is your school is in, it's probably the worst. The only reason why it's so big is because the government is funding it. But you notice all the really good runners had something else. They had a really good coach. So trust me, I know your struggles. You know, I don't know what to say. I'm not really available for like personal messages or anything. I'm just giving these videos. In fact, don't send me any personal messages. I'm just going to give you this and you take from it what you want. If you don't like it, click X or back. But I will give you good stuff. Okay, the goal is the dragon. That's the metaphor, is the dragon. And you're not going to take him down with one big sword. Doesn't work like that. It's all about consistency. You have to stab him several times and he will bleed to death. You can't cut his head off. Your sword is too big. You can't carry a sword that big. So it's all about consistency. And you're not going to be able to do it in the little training window of the GHSA or High School Athletic Association window of opportunity. You can't start training for track until March. March the 24th is when you start racing. That's not how it works, especially in distance running. Probably not telling you anything new. But anyway, so I will be back. So you're welcome to take what you can from my videos, and I will share all that I know, because I can't take it with me when I die. I'm giving it to you for free. All right, take care. Bye.